Welcome back to Back to the Future 66, Week 5, the last game for Week 5. The last game on this channel for Week 5. We'll be moving to Week 6. It's a human game. The Raiders are playing the Steelers. Hopefully.
Okay, I'm back.
Football League, presented by EA Sports.
Okay.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and our home team. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So, right off the bat, network issues.
That's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Part of their struggles last
I fell asleep during the watch party tonight. Yeah, well, Cowboys and Giants, they're both boring. Actually, it was a decent game. It was one of yours from 71, Monday night game.
So
12 lost fumbles in that game.
After the first down run goes backwards.
Yeah, I mean, it makes for good football, though. Shit, anything makes for good football. Football makes for good football.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball.
As opposed to other sports where it can be really boring if it's terrible like that. But that's my opinion, and I'll stick to it.
Now 3rd and 13. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to.
So you're both in black because
brought down a Raiders sack.
I guess so, but
I see you've learned the mini approach on playing defensive end.
well, it's just I can do that on the very first play because I do defensive backs. They covered well. By the second quarter, I won't be able to do that.
You have to. I was going to say you have to actually go into your settings or your depth chart and put a linebacker as your rush DN.
Still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field.
Because he's John. I don't know if he can hear us or not, but he'll never learn. He probably, I don't know, he's not watching. That'd be cheating if you were watching.
Yeah.
Unless he's watching his own broadcast.
So that'll back him up 5.
This is now 4th and 30-something. Nope.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this.
That wind is
Go for
whipping.
it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it is incomplete.
This whole next week, we only have between Chris and I 3 watch parties, and 3 more watch parties, and every single one of them involves one of your favorite teams.
10-yard line.
Cowboys and Redskins from '83 on Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday is the '71 World Series, Orioles and Pirates.
Like that, things change dramatically.
Games 4 and 5.
It's first and
And then, of
goal.
course, tonight we had Cowboys.
Which World Series?
71.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Okay.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league.
I must be watching his channel. Yeah.
They did a nice job
We
there
switch over so I
stopping
can
him for a
see
loss.
comments and stuff.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
That'll be me. You can't hear any commenting on John's channel anyway. I don't know if he's got his, because he doesn't have his mic. Oh, he's not in the party. That's right.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Do I like Justin Adair? I think he's a good young quarterback.
He'll look to throw.
Well, Herbert, he was definitely one of the best rookies last year. He just happened to be on a team that couldn't figure out how to win.
A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown
There you go.
on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
Quentin Daniels with the score.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work
Longer
your way
and better
inside.
than your
Who
last
gets lost
quarterback.
sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what
I was
happens.
going to say, the Chargers have a history of fine young quarterbacks, but they don't put around them the help to get them over the top. I mean, and I know LaDainian Tomlinson, Dan Fouts had a ton of help. I'm talking the whole team put together. Defense at the same time as having a good offense. You know, I mean, Dan Fouts' offense was... Dan Fouts' offense was amazing. The defense also gave it a ton of points.
The defense was amazingly bad.
Yeah. And of course, they did run into some bad luck by having to travel to Cincinnati in '81.
The Steeler offense
beyond bad
ready
luck.
for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense.
They can put one side of the ball
That didn't
together.
happen on the
Because in
last
the 90s,
possession.
even when they
This
went
is
to
a chance
Super
for them
Bowl,
to
their
pick
defense
themselves
was
back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup
I
and
mean,
recover.
they had
The
some
run got 4. Now
some
they deal
fresh
with a
players on
2nd and
offense that
6.
could make plays, like Natron Means, obviously. But your if that was a time where you didn't have the Hall of Fame quarterback or the all-pro quarterback. And this is not a knock against Stan Humphries. He was serviceable, but nobody would mistake him for a Hall of Famer.
No.
Unlike Dan Fouts or Phillip Rivers. I don't know if Phillip will ever make it, but he definitely will. There'll be some discussion.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's got some space here. The 40.
The problem Phillip Rivers had is he's in the same draft class as Ben Roethlisberger and Eli Manning. Oh, no.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Fucking time.
A great play there.
How does he do that
His
one
6th
move there that makes
touchdown
him...
of the season.
I
And the Steelers are an
I
extra
know it's
point
L2,
away
but I'm
from
always so
tying
afraid
this
of
thing
hitting
up.
the L1.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
No problem there on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
The Chargers put 70 on him.
Absolutely fucking infuriating.
I gotta agree that Juju Sale was great. It is such a shame the way his life ended, and I'm not sure that the NFL has really done enough, not necessarily to curb that, because they're working on it, but to teach the players how to work through depression and everything. I mean, they have these rookie seminars where they prep you on social media posting and going out to bars and stuff, but do they teach you how to deal with depression? Does any profession really? Especially in this day and age where it's running so rampant. I don't think that, and that's the shame of it all, is we lost somebody like Junior Seau, Andre Waters, Dave Dorson, you know, the list goes on and on of guys that we lost because there just wasn't the help out there for them. Dave Dorsey, am I right in saying him?
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
I hate to speak incorrectly.
You did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters.
Yes, in 2011, he passed away.
They may want to go back to that one.
And it's not just that sport. I mean, obviously, Chris Benoit in professional wrestling. Nice pass there to Fred Biletnikoff.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Dave Dorsey was
he'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it
member of the
diagnosed pretty
NFL.
quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play.
He committed suicide
he couldn't even get going
because of depression, but also because he had the syndrome you get from concussions.
CTE.
CTE, thank you.
He played for the Bears from 83 to 89, the Giants in 90, so he won 2 Super Bowls, and then he ended his career with the Phoenix Cardinals, 91 to 93, and he committed suicide on February 17, 2011 at the age of 50.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 11 yards there, first down.
But
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play,
CTE and Andre Waters is another one that also took his own life. And if you don't realize it or not, Nicholas, the 4 of us that run this group are football historians. Well, 3 of us are, and we're also not young.
First and 10 at the 43. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him a couple on the carry there, second and 8.
Well, that's good to see the youth getting into sports, especially the past.
And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Now they try the right side here.
God
and
damn it!
Able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
No, there's Phantom.
The flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there.
This will be the end of our week 5.
Because they've had some time.
We'll be advancing at the end of this game.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
Well, at least she did get him.
My eyes immediately went to the referee.
Should have got him. That guy flashing through.
Those 2 hands over his
head.
I
saw that.
Universal signal for a safety, but it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And that'll be incomplete.
And
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled.
Because we're currently set in 1966, and these two teams would not have played back then, but we use modern Madden, so we have to use modern scheduling.
On third and long.
Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
And the Steeler.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17.
And using modern Madden, of course, we are offended by the name Ballman, so it has to be spaced out.
Come on. How can everybody block every one of my guys and the linebacker?
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two
I got
plays.
5 guys going against 5 guys, and they still managed to block the linebacker.
So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak.
It's after midnight on the East Coast.
And they did.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Was only in the league
the last
3
run
years.
got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
He's a rookie right now.
Now a handoff looking right. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Made at the 44-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
These two teams all tied after 1.
With the score tied 7-7.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13.
Steeler 1st down.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 23. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away, and it's 2nd down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last. And he's into the clear. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and touchdown. A big play there. 94 yards.
Just like he left points on the field and now he's trailing.
I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now you're looking at an offensive coordinator.
Where did you go? 90.
His name, risk taker, definitely.
God damn fucking lag. Why is it happening?
Against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
And of course, the kickoff, not a fucking thing.
Maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
Ooh, lag on the return now.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. He likes touchdowns touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
You mind tagging me in it or adding me? I'm too lazy to search myself.
And this one is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10.
Well, you notice how it always seems to happen right at the crucial part of the play, too?
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10.
Oh,
and he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards.
3 fucking guys there, and nobody reacts to the goddamn ball.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And they'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Yeah, well, John, who's controlling the Steelers, also controls the Lions. Oh, it's Phantom that asked that question. I'm sorry, I thought it was responding. Jesus, I thought I was responding to Nicholas again. Sorry, Phantom.
Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Phantom knows obviously we know all about John and his leaving points on the field.
Does that happen?
You think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Yeah, 4-3, which is basically what I run.
Yeah, and all my guys are just getting pushed out of the hole. I mean, I got to fucking run blitz and hope to God that they get there.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards
it's amazing.
2nd and 12.
And it's not just this team, it's every fucking game I play. I've got 3 run defenses in my fucking playbook, and none of them work. In fact, the 5-2 and 46 just get fucking gassed.
No, I don't run the 46 until 3rd down anymore after watching some videos on YouTube in this version.
Rare misstep on that last play
because it's not working very well against the run.
2nd and 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now. And this team came
jump
into the
sack?
game in the bottom 5 in the league.
Ben Davidson.
It's not been their bread and butter.
Ben Davidson, who
just
decided to jump out over Bill Nelson to bring him down.
They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Oh, fuck.
That is caught at the
It's
7.
just amazing.
And
My
down
fucking
he goes,
guys in
taking
zone
it
can't cover
inside the
shit.
10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to
Fuck!
convert on 3rd
Yeah,
down, and
I
that
don't
sets up a 1st
really
and
get the
goal.
zone yet. Phantom says you got to adjust the depths, but
But I mean,
I'm not sure how to do that.
there's 3 guys right there, and they're all just fucking running.
yeah. Twins announce bench coach Mike Bell has died from cancer at 46.
He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside
I
the
don't
5
know
to
who
the
it was,
4.
but that's not too bad.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. On play action, they'll throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
3rd down and goal from the 4-yard line.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And caught in the end zone.
Fucking A,
touchdown,
man.
Steelers. From 4 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Score, Steelers 14, Raiders 13.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick, taken right at the 20. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Can't run the ball.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
He's crossing. He's checking.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Daniels, 5 rushes.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Yep. Left guard just got beat by the fucking linebacker. Fucking ID. Who I fucking ID.
On 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Fucking just infuriating.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Bullshit right there. That is some fucking
now.
amazing bullshit.
Only once so far
I
in
am
this
so
first half.
sick
And
and
you
goddamn
know as
tired
well as I
of
do
this
in this
shit.
league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
Something the game gave me there. That's 1.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run.
Oh,
and one
fuck's
thing I've
sake.
learned in our time in this game.
Damn it!
Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big
We
runs
should
to
just go
occur,
for 2.
the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy
You know what's going
carrying
to
the
happen
ball
right
too,
here to
right?
fool
Oh,
me?
without a doubt. You need that
no,
difference
it's
maker
not.
lugging the rock.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Fuck everything.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Hey, 50 the mic, 50 the mic.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Somebody block.
Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure
Fucking
coming
stand
off
there
that
and
right
get
side from the
absolutely
DN.
And that's the blind side of most
What?
quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well, and that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
X, please. Next screen, please.
And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
My fucking offensive line can't hold shit.
On his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
He talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
It's so weird looking because there are several times you'll sack the quarterback and that same thing will happen, but they'll call it a sack, not a fumble. And there they called that an incomplete pass.
And he will find his man on the outside. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9.
That's right. Amazing how they can come back, catch the fucking ball. My guys can't do a goddamn thing. And again, I'm not getting anywhere close to the fucking quarterback.
Here in half number 1.
Jesus. Same thing every fucking week.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And the Raiders Steelers have got him. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Going up top. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Incomplete on the deep ball. It's third down.
Who got the ball first?
I get the
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. The Steelers send out their punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line.
At the Steelers' 41-yard line.
I wonder if I can kick a 58-yard field.
Good luck.
I would just call it timeout.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Please stop.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So we've come to halftime at a 5-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. With the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So we got the Elite Eight set.
The Raider
Gonzaga versus USC, Michigan versus UCLA, Baylor versus Arkansas, and Oregon State versus Houston.
A struggle, hasn't it? Totally. And you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're
12 and 11.
trying to get things figured out, okay,
3 ones. That's not bad.
How many things do we do
3
at
ones.
certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for
11 and Oregon State's 12. There's 3 ones, a 2, a 3, a 6, an 11, and a 12.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Well, you could potentially get 3 Pac-12 teams, or what do they call them? Supposed to the Pac. Yeah, it's still called the Pac-12. Pac-12 teams in the Final Four.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now.
But I think you're more likely going to see it be go chop the rest of the way. Gonzaga, Michigan, Baylor, and Houston.
And making it work.
I don't really know. I'm just guessing.
Here's second and 6.
I'd like to see Gonzaga win the whole thing, I guess.
Back to throw here. That's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Throw the ball quickly.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get. Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll set up to throw. And that is
it was so goddamn late because of the goddamn lag.
To their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a 1-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. He'll look to throw.
That's right.
And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and
Ben
bat the
Davidson's
ball away.
having
And that's
himself a
exactly
great
what
game.
happened there.
Oh, come on. God damn it. This fucking
now,
game.
And the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
I'm just going to start fucking crying with a little goddamn screw.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll try and throw for it here. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
Oh, God damn it.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be met at about the 43. A gain of 3.
Look at my screen. Look at my screen.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards.
Yeah, I see
To the
that.
defensive side.
I mean, what am I supposed to fucking do? This is a brand new remote. I mean, brand fucking new. Took it out of the box last night.
They now have the advantage. 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. 4 yards. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And that will be incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. But he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. 2nd and 6. And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
And less than a yard.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter's telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. So the first play of the drive, they strike through the air and score.
A lot of coaches like change of possession as a time to go ahead and strike. And that's what we saw there. Ball turned over, first play, right to the end zone.
Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
26. Steelers 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball. And then all of a sudden it just stalled. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. Here we go. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
And can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
It's just funny how
that'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
He'll have a first
Why
down.
did you give me that fucking guy when I was rushing the passer?
Down to the 48.
God damn
Good
this
work
fucking
after
game.
the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Supposedly they fixed that like 3 years ago.
Look to throw. He's going to float this one
Allegedly.
deep right side. And this will be
the guy I wasn't
incomplete.
controlling didn't do a
Physical
goddamn
play on the
thing.
football
And the guy I
there,
was
and it's
controlling
second
didn't
down.
do shit.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 39. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And it brings up 3rd down.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. On 4th down, they'll try to run.
Look at this shit.
Pushing through tacklers at the 30. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
All fucking game.
First down.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now back to throw. That's going to be caught.
What the fuck? That's just horse shit.
Touchdown.
I mean, once again, the fucking tackle goes off his double team, gets my blitzing guy. My guys never fucking do that.
Getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Extra point attempt here still to come.
It's just not right. Again, no lag for him.
An 11-point deficit now.
And his kick. Somebody got hurt on the fucking kickoff.
Dick
The
James.
kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to air one out. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Just 2nd and 10.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another 1st down there.
Now a handoff here to his running back. The 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. 49 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic.
It makes me wonder. Nothing. It makes me wonder why lag is so bad on kicking in human versus human games, but usually for only one side. And it's been that way since I've been playing PS4, which was Madden 17. How come they can't fix that?
What is the cause of the problem? That's my curiosity.
Yeah. I mean, because there's lag in other areas, but it's random. But the kicking seems to be constant for one guy usually. And it usually is me or you. So it's not a New York thing, obviously.
The Steeler offense here about
I don't know. I don't get it, and I don't understand how can you have a company that is such a wealthy company and they just don't give a shit.
Maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They were once the leader in video game sports, and all they are now is just lazy. Every other sports game that comes out, including their own product, NHL, is better than this.
The run for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10.
The only thing they have over the other football games currently is the licensing and graphics.
13, it's a first down.
13 yards. First down.
Back to throw now on first down. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that one incomplete. They tried to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play.
It's just
21.
If you get Bill Nelson in the next year or two for the Browns. Oh, he's definitely Billy coming up.
Again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. He's going to take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to
4.5
bear.
sacks.
And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
The Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
That's the other thing. They always make that look like it's your opponent's fault, too. Your opponent is experiencing problems.
And this is going to be incomplete.
EA Sports
the Steelers
problem.
Try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And to give this time to the tailback. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Like, nope, sorry.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Steelers' 15-yard line.
Unfortunately, I got to fucking hold the block.
Second and 11. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Short of the goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Second and goal from the 1. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he'll go
backwards, he caught it and lost
losing
5
yardage to the 5.
Way to go, fucking idiots.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
One-handed. Love the effort.
Yeah. There's where you have a contested catch.
Though, huh?
Not a whole lot of yardage. You get that grab, you probably want a 1st down.
And he'll be the one in the film session if he's saying, hey, run that one back, coach.
Yeah.
Run that one back.
One more time.
Let's see that
2
again.
more time.
And they won't.
8 more times.
They won't. Didn't get much out of it.
And it bangs off the right upright. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. So from nothing less there than chip shot distance, a tough miss from the right hash mark.
Well, this is just a wobbler. I mean, he knows he's got to get it going left, but that was right all the way.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Pittsburgh.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Oh, look at that.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit.
How the fuck does that happen? God!
Despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
17 yards.
Inside. In fucking side.
First down.
And he still beats my guy inside.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And his throw here's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
They'll try and run some clock.
NBC and WWE issue statement on controversial content being edited out of network.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Reviewing WWE content to ensure it aligns with Peacock standards and practices. WWE also issued a content on the situation noting that Peacock and WWE are reviewing all past content to ensure it fits our 2021 standards. So in other words, more to come.
And it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Brings up 3rd.
Ruined a good thing.
I don't get why WB decided not to have their own website anymore.
Well, they got paid. That's why. They got paid a boatload of money for Peacock to take over their streaming service.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
And in a year, if there hadn't been the pandemic and they'd still been running to touring and shows and all that, they probably wouldn't have done that. But they needed to find ways to make money.
And the throw there going to be
11 to
incomplete.
21.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that,
It's over
they're staring at
50%.
a 4th down. Well done.
There's no Norm Snead, but
I mean, he throws behind when I'm throwing an out pass. He's fucking open if he throws the
Here's
out
the
pass.
Raiders punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away.
The same shit over and over. Look at that. Look at that punt. Unbelievable.
This is taken at the 23. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
29-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And they will take a knee here. And they'll indeed take a knee. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And they take a knee.
Tonight's final score, Raiders 30.
Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun
thanks
little
for
track meet,
watching.
wasn't
Blah,
it?
blah, blah,
And you know
blah.
the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that
Thanks
like
for
going to
watching,
batting
Vinny
practice in the
and
Major League
Phantom.
Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
Thanks for being on.